When you lie down to sleep and your pillow's got teeth, that's a mimic. That's a mimic. When you pause for a snack and your sandwich bites back, that's a mimic. That's a mimic.
When you warn your best friend 'cause his toupee's got eyes, that's a mimic. That's a mimic. When your bard plays a chord and gets bit by his lyre, that's a mimic. That's a mimic.
It could be a book
With the long sticky tongue.
It could be your boots.
If they're chewing your bun, even grandma's old cane.
If it groans when it moves,
Better stab it just once to be sure you'll improve.
when you open a chest and it growls in your face, that's a mimic. That's a mimic. When a bar stool gets teeth and bites into your base, that's a mimic. That's a disgrace.
When the door starts to giggle as you knock once or twice, that's a mimic. That's a mimic. When the scroll tries to wrap round your neck like a vice, that's a mimic.
You should have thought twice. I once loved a girl, she was sweet as could be, till I kissed her one night and she latched onto me. Now I'm shy around the ladies, can't trust what I see. Could be mimic in a dress, targeting me.
Oof. When the innkeeper blinks with 8 eyes in his skull, that's a mimic. That's a mimic. When your ale starts to boil and your fork tries to pull, that's a mimic. That's a mimic.
When the loot looks too good and your robe starts to drool, that's a mimic. That's a mimic.
And the DM just winks like a mischievous ghoul, it's a mimic, you absolute tool.
So be cautious, my friend, when it's shiny or free. If it moves, if it blinks, if it purrs like a fiend, it's a mimic. Or worse, it's married to one sea.
When you lie down to sleep and your pillow's got teeth, that's a mimic. That's a mimic. When you pause for a snack and your sandwich bites back, that's a mimic. That's a mimic.
When your boots start to talk and they nip at your heel, that's a mimic. That's a mimic. When the ale foams too fast and it snarls with zeal,
That's a mimic. That's a mimic.
when your bard plays a tune and his lyre bites his hand, that's a mimic. That's a mimic.
When the scroll that you read starts to whisper commands,
That's a mimic. That's a mimic.
If a treasure chest grins and it's licking its lips, that's a mimic. That's a mimic.
if your ally's toupee starts to flicker and twitch,
That's a mimic. Someone call the witch.
I fell in love with a girl from the bar. Her eyes were like velvet, her voice left a scar. But she swallowed my coin purse and bit through my arm. Turns out she was a bookshelf with charm.
When the innkeeper winks with 6 eyes in his head,
That's a mimic. That's a mimic. When the rug tries to strangle you out of your bed, that's a mimic. You should have fled. When the loot's just too shiny and the rogue starts to sweat, that's a mimic. That's a mimic.
And the DM just grins and says roll to regret.
It's a mimic. Best one ye'd yet.
If it sparkles and stares and you think it's a prize, just poke it first before it eats your thighs. That's a mimic and it brought friends.